Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just off the old Vestal Road right behind us here, and we're at the future The Pad indoor climbing facility, and we've got Ishai here.
Hey.
He's going to show us around the facility, and we'll get to check out a little behind the scenes magic before it opens to the public. So Ishai, take it away, man.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much for coming out. We're excited to be on the channel. Welcome to the future home of The Pad climbing here in Vestal. So why don't we come on inside?
Awesome, let's go.
MTV Cribs. So as you can see, we're under construction here. This is going to be a vestibule. Here's going to be a front desk. We have an office here. But really the highlights are our climbing walls. We actually just put in the last panel. This is the Waltopia team here having lunch.
Waltopia team,
Waltopia.
I like the name.
Yeah, so the walls and the crew come straight from Bulgaria, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's, did you have to pay for that flight, or
it's all included
in the contract?
They're a pretty incredible company to work with. This will be the third project we've worked with them on.
And I assume those are like cushions if somebody falls.
So that's going to be
like
the foam flooring that's underneath the climbing areas.
Awesome.
The bouldering areas, which is the kind of shorter walls, they have a 16-inch foam floor. And then the taller walls have a 5-inch foam floor.
And we'll turn around and take a look at the vestibule here.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I don't know, take us around the perimeter, I guess. Give us the vision.
All right. So here's this is a slab wall, which means the wall is not quite vertical. It's a 2-degree slab, which is, if you watch the Olympics at all, there's kind of this kind of almost parkour-looking World Cup style, and that's set on a 2-degree slab wall. So we have
I'm just noticing that the 2 degrees there.
You could barely see it. So here's some of our other terrain, some nice boulders, and then we have this huge, big prow that sits out here. We call it the belly.
Almost reminds me of like an iceberg or something, you know?
Yeah. So a lot of steep, fun stuff that you can climb on here.
Now, what's it called when you're climbing a cliff and you put a tent on the side? I've seen that before.
It's called a portaledge.
A portaledge?
Yeah.
Do they have anywhere in here I could do that, or?
I mean, you could set up a portaledge anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
If you wanted to.
There you go.
So, actually, for our kids program, for the kids summer camps, we've set up portaledges, and the kids can kind of climb onto it and hang out on it. So it's kind of a fun thing.
That's cool.
So.
Is that the snack bar over there? The
snack bar.
Yeah.
No, that's an access panel. So not very exciting, but you know.
Darn.
So yeah, it keeps coming around, and there's more bouldering over here. Just all different angles, and you can set different kinds of routes or like climbs at those different angles, and it challenges you in different ways. And then kind of on this side, we have the backside of our big tower. And we have some vertical terrain, some slab terrain. There's actually a crack that you can climb right there.
Oh yeah,
so
I see
kind of like the Utah or like Yosemite crack climbing stuff.
Now,
so,
is this more of the beginner's side because it's not so difficult? It doesn't look so difficult to climb. Or?
So the angle, I wouldn't say there's beginner or advanced. It all depends on the routes that are on the wall. Like you can set a very, very hard advanced route on a vertical wall, and you can set a relatively easy route on a more overhanging wall, depending on the holds that you use and how they're placed. So we actually like to intermix things.
Do you think a lot of people in this area have experience with climbing, or do you think it'll be kind of new to the area?
Sure. You know, there's actually a pretty decent climbing community here already, which was one of the things that attracted us here. But there's definitely a lot of beginners as well.
So. I would definitely fall in the beginner category, I would think, yeah.
That's all right. We welcome all.
I got to get back into the exercise routine so I
there
can
you go.
climb some walls here.
There you go. And climbing is a great exercise. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun than just kind of lifting weights. Nothing against weightlifting, but it's a little more enjoyable.
Is there anything going on out back, or is that just the exit?
Yeah, we will have a slackline area outside, which is kind of like a tightrope, if you will.
Yeah.
So there's a concrete pad out there. I don't know if you want to poke your head through there.
Well, yeah. So, I'll poke the camera out the door here. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So there'll be a slack line there.
And just for point of reference, that's the shopping plaza with Old Navy behind the building there.
Correct.
On the Parkway.
That's Marshall's, or Old Navy and Michael's and
Bath
stuff like
and Body Works, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, there's another bouldering area, kind of a bit more moderate terrain, if you will.
Did you pick the color schemes for the rock walls, or?
Yeah, so we did the design and the color and everything like that, and then Waltopia does a great job. They do all the engineering, and I mean we get it signed off by a local engineer, and then they do the fabrication of it and the install.
I take it something like this is pretty expensive to get going.
It's not the cheapest thing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So behind you, we have a training wall. This is a 40-degree moon board. A moon board is a pretty cool board because it's actually, it's the same hold set, so the same like grips that you have, with LED lights. And it syncs up to your phone, and there's an app. And so people all around the world have moon boards, and they can all set climbs on it. So somebody that's setting a climb in, anywhere in the world can climb a climb that was set here, or vice versa. So it's kind of a fun way to.
What's the significance of the letters and the numbers down the side?
It's a grid pattern.
Right.
So it's like A16 or something like that, like Battleship. So you go to like A16 to D13 and blah, blah, blah. We simplified a little bit with the LED lights.
Nice.
So then this area here is going to be a workout, like weight lifting area.
Oh, cool.
So we will have a full weight room. We have cardio, we have treadmills, rowing machines and bikes, and then free weights. So,
now, I know I asked you earlier, it's going to be like a membership type program.
Correct.
Does the gym area included in that, or is it extra included?
Yeah, it's all included. Cool. So, yeah, it's a 24/7 access facility.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So 24/7 access facility.
Staff 24/7?
We're not staffed 24/7.
Not staffed 24/7.
So the rope areas get closed off, but the weights and the bouldering it remains open.
Remains open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. Let's
we have
keep
more
on
to
moving. Now, the different shapes that people are seeing right here, does that make it harder or easier to climb this part of the wall? I would think harder, but I don't know.
So each color is a route. So you could do the red route or the blue route or the pink route. And I don't know what the ratings are on those right now. The route setters have put those up, and they don't have tags on them right now. But each one will have a grade between 5.0 and 5.13, 5.14.
I mean, just eyeballing it, it looks like the red and the blue get more into the steeper part, and this yellow one's not quite as bad. So I would imagine this is the easier route, and then it gets harder. But
it could be, but I mean, if you look at it, green actually has more positive holds on it.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's on a steeper angle. And then the purple actually looks pretty hard to me.
Yeah.
Because the holds are smaller.
I mean, I would probably fall off the first 3 inches down there, but
It's all good. That's how you learn. So then we have this tower over here, and you can see the little clips that go up. That's for lead climbing. So that's when you have the rope below you, actually. You have your belayer beneath you. And if you fall, you get caught on the last clip that you had, the last quick draw.
Oh.
And there's Evelyn, our fearless leader of Waltopia.
Hey. I mean, in his defense, that looks comfortable.
Sleeping on the job. These guys work so hard. It's amazing. And they actually just put up the last panel today.
Yeah, they were telling me that on the way in.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So what's next? What are we?
So
where are we going?
You can go through we have a lounge area. Actually, this is kind of fun. We have a speed wall here, this white wall.
Yeah.
This is a 10-meter speed wall, and speed walls are the same everywhere in the world, which is crazy. So the Olympics, it's the same wall. We have a 10-meter, not a 15-meter, but it's
close
super
enough.
fun.
Yeah.
So you can go as fast as you can and see how you go.
And that arm sticking out there is for the rigging.
That's the auto belay kind of boom that gets extended out. So. And then this is the entrance into the lounge kind of space. So this is a hold room, is where we store extra holds and tools.
So basically the climbing equivalent of a storage area.
It's a storage area.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lounge area. There's going to be 2 windows here that are going to be reading nooks. We're going to have a table here. We're going to have a coffee bar here. It's just a self-serve coffee bar.
So basically taking a break between climbing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have, in our other facilities, we have a lot of people that come in, they climb, they do homework, they do work, they meet people, they socialize, they hang out. So we have free Wi-Fi, free coffee, all that stuff.
What would you say the average age range you expect here would be?
I would say it usually goes from about 18 to late 30s.
Late 30s.
Yeah, that's kind of our average, but we have members at all age ranges.
Yeah.
So up to 80, and there's kids that are 3-year-olds that climb. So, yeah.
What do we expect the memberships to cost, or do we not know yet?
Yeah, they're actually all listed online. I believe they're $65 a month, but you should check.
We'll double check.
Yeah.
What's the website?
thepadclimbing.org.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And right now we do have a promotional membership where you can, if you sign up, it's the lower membership and it never increases, and you get a shirt and you're kind of like the founder.
So it's like a price lock kind of deal, yeah.
So we have a shower in here.
Oh, cool.
There's men's and women's bathrooms.
All right.
You can't really tell they're bathrooms yet.
Yeah,
you can kind of tell. You can see the plumbing down there.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
He's getting there. Look pretty equal in size.
Yeah. Take you upstairs. Storage. And then this is going to be a retail area.
Oh, what kind of things are they going to sell?
So we're going to sell climbing shoes, harnesses, shirts and sweatshirts, some basic climbing gear.
Nice.
So I'll take you upstairs. Here we have another bouldering wall. This is going to be set as a kids area, but it can also double as an adult area. So kind of a very versatile climbing wall.
Do you get a lot of? Do you find you have a lot of families coming to climb together?
We do. Yeah. So we do a lot of kids programming. We have teams. Climbing is an Olympic sport, and so there's a national governing body that has climbing competitions throughout the area, throughout the country.
Wow.
And we've had members from our other gyms go to nationals, which is really cool. So
None to the Olympics yet.
We haven't gotten the Olympics yet.
But you're getting there.
We're working on it. Hopefully somebody from Binghamton will be that person.
We'll just give you guys a look from the balcony here.
And then we have a yoga studio in here. Or at least what will be one.
Nice. High ceilings, I like it.
Yeah, I like to have it nice and spacious. We're going to have windows here, just kind of give some more natural light to the space. Yeah.
So do you guys anticipate staying in this half of the building, or do you think eventually it might expand?
That is, I don't know. Hopefully we have the need to expand. And hopefully at that time the neighbors say they need to expand or something like that.
Yeah.
But we're very excited to be neighbors with Nielsen Hardware.
And so there's no other facility like this in how big of a radius?
The closest gym like this would be up in Syracuse.
Syracuse, okay.
Yeah, the CRG, Central Rock Gym. And then there's, other than that, Ithaca has a bouldering gym.
Ithaca, okay.
And then Cornell has a climbing gym, but it's for students.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cornell would have that.
Yep.
So you hear that, Binghamton University, time to get a rock climbing, or use this facility, right?
Yeah, we're excited to have the BU Climbing Club be here.
So what is he making on that machine down there?
So he is making fire suppression lines. So
Oh,
those are the
okay.
fire sprinklers.
So you probably have to
Yeah.
mold the fire suppression around the equipment.
Yeah, you can see all the fire lines up here. And so right now he's just doing drops into the ceilings for the yoga studio.
Yep.
And then into the office and everything like that. So
Do we have a projected opening date yet?
always a good question. We're hoping by the beginning of December.
Beginning of
actually.
December.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm not going to give you an actual date yet.
Oh, of
because
course,
It's
yeah.
construction.
Yeah.
But we're getting pretty close, actually.
Any big celebration planned for that time, or?
We'll have a soft opening
Soft
to begin
opening.
with, and then once we're actually running, we'll do a grand opening party.
Any potential trial period for the public to come in and,
Oh yeah,
and look?
yeah. During the grand opening, it'll be kind of an open house kind of a thing. We'll have some small little climbing competition stuff, like a
Awesome.
dyno comp, maybe some speed climbing, and some other fun stuff.
And
So,
what was that website address again where they can go potentially look at signing up?
yep, it's thepadclimbing.org.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the early tour.
Of
We
course, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.